Good Monday evening, everyone. I just want to give you an update on the on both the tropics and a meteor shower that we're expecting tonight in our skies overhead. But first of all, this is Tropical Storm Erin that you see here on the satellite, looking like a pretty healthy little tropical storm. It is rather small, that little area there that you see in the bright reds, the blacks, and the whites. That's showing you the cloud top temperatures. And man, when it gets those white colors, that's some really, really cold cloud tops. But that's what you would expect with a system like this, with some really tall thunderheads. So it's at 45 miles per hour right now, but it will gradually strengthen in the coming days. And it is expected to continue tracking westward. Now, as you can see, it is way far out in the Atlantic right now, but all guidance is moving it westward all the way up until the weekend. Now, by 2 p.m. Saturday, it's expected to become not just a hurricane, but a major hurricane. So, Erin will be the first hurricane of the 2025 season, probably reaching hurricane status Wednesday night. So after that, it'll continue to strengthen and then continue moving westward. Now, you notice there at the very end of that path, it starts to turn a little bit northward. So we'll see. We've had systems before, many systems before that do turn north and are never a threat to the U.S. mainland at any point. But every once in a while, you'll get one that starts to turn north, but then all of a sudden starts tracking west again. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities that this could still impact the U.S. mainland. But right now, I would give it probably about a 90% chance of not impacting the U.S. So there's just so much model consensus that it's going to turn more out to sea and not be much of a threat. But again, it's too early to tell. This is going to be a major hurricane, so it's definitely something to keep an eye on. Closer to home, we have the Perseid meteor shower. So I have some good news and some bad news. So the bad news first, right, is that we have a nearly full moon. So that is really going to put a damper on how many of these you can see, because when that moon is bright, it just really kind of camouflages so many of the shooting stars. However, the good news is that it's a good meteor shower. So you can see, several shooting stars in a night when you got the Perseids, but don't expect shooting stars shooting across the sky at tens at a time. That's just not how these work. So often people are disappointed with meteor showers because they just expect too much. But you might see 2 or 3 shooting stars when you look up at tonight, and this goes on. It peaks tonight, and I think tomorrow night and the night after that. But you'll see these have been visible for the last week or so, and they'll be visible for several days beyond the peak time as well. So if you're out and about, look up and see if you can see some of those Perseid meteors shooting across the sky. So I'll be keeping an eye on the tropics. You be keeping an eye on the sky for these meteor showers. I'll have your full forecast updated first thing in the morning. You just keep it right here to Meteorologist Mark.